Now, before moving on to our next problem, first let us understand some important key points. Now see here, sir. Suppose price of the first quantity is 63 rupees. 63 rupees 68 kgs is mixed with 81 rupees per kg 85 kg, second variety of apple or whatever it is. This question we have solved it in mixtures. I believe that you all remember this question, what we have solved it in mixture. The same thing we analyzed for allegations also, and we derived allegations out of mixtures. Now what we did here is, this is mixtures. What we did in allegation, price of first product I will call it as P1. Price of second product I will call it as P2. Average price will also be given, which I called it as P. If I alligate these prices, again I am saying you, if I alligate these prices, what ratio I was getting? I was getting the ratio of quantity or consumption. This ratio of 4:5 is what I was getting when I was alligating the prices and the average price. That means quantity ratio is what I am getting. Quantity is also known as consumption, right? Consumption. That means the quantity ratio what I was getting was P2 minus P divided by P minus P1. I am sure this everyone is very clear of. Now listen to this carefully, sir. This is the price. If I alligate price, I was getting the ratio of consumption. Why? Because price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Very important point. Price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Because the price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other, if I alligate price, I was getting the ratio of consumption. Or if I alligate consumptions, if it is given in the question, I will definitely get the price ratio. That means whenever two parameters are inversely proportional, if I alligate one parameter, I will get the ratio of the other parameter. Similarly, speed and time are also inversely proportional to each other in time, speed and distance, provided distance is constant. Correct, right? If the distance is constant, speed and time are also inversely proportional. Same thing. First day he is traveling with speed S1. Second day he is traveling with speed S2. Average speed is S. I also taught you what is average speed in my time, speed and distance class. If I alligate speed, which ratio will I get? I will get the ratio of time period. That means T1 by T2 will be given by S2 minus S, where S is my average speed, divided by S minus S1. Very important point. You take any two parameters which are inversely proportional to each other. Take any two, sir. Any two parameters which are inversely proportional to each other. If you alligate one parameter, you will get the ratio of the other parameter. Sir, why are you teaching you right now this concept? Why are you teaching us this concept right now? See this beautiful question, how easily it can be solved right now, sir. Let us read the question. A person travels 285 kilometers in 6 hours. That means average speed is nothing but total distance 285 divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time is average speed. So average speed in this question is 285 by 6 kilometers per hour. Okay, absolutely fine. Next, he travels by bus at 40 kilometers per hour. By bus he is traveling 40 kilometers per hour speed, right? He is traveling at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. And train at 55 kilometers per hour. In train he is traveling at a speed of 55 kilometers per hour. bus 40 kilometers per hour, train 55 kilometers per hour, average speed is 285 by 6 kilometers per hour. Now, what is the distance traveled by the person by bus and train? How much distance he is traveling by bus and how much distance by train is the question. Now see here, sir, same logic. This is speed, this is also speed, this also is nothing but speed. If I alligate speed, I will get the ratio of time periods. That means I will get the ratio of time taken in bus divided by time taken in train. Time taken in bus divided by time taken in train, I will get the ratio. This is 55 minus 285 by 6 divided by 285 by 6. 285 by 6 minus 40. If I simplify further, 55 into 6, it is nothing but 330 minus 285 is 45 by 6 divided by 285 minus 6 into 40 is 240. Again it is 45 by 6. 45 by 6, that 6 and 6 cancels. Anyway, 45 by 45 also cancels. That means I got the ratio of time taken in bus and time taken in train as 1:1, or in simple language, time taken in bus and time taken in train, they are in equal ratio. I hope you are understanding. They are in equal ratio. What is the meaning of equal ratio? Total time taken is 6 hours. It is given in the question. Total time taken is 6 hours. Equal ratio means bus he will take 3 hours of time. Train also he will take equal time of 3 hours. But question, they are not asking you to find the time taken in bus and train. They are asking you to find the distance traveled in bus and train. Can I say that speed is the distance by time? The distance is speed into time. So distance traveled in bus is speed of bus, it is 40, into time taken in bus, it is 3. So distance traveled in bus is 40 into 3, which is 120 kilometers. Similarly, distance traveled in train is, speed of train is 55, time taken in train is again 3 hours. 55 into 3 is 165 kilometers. So answer for this beautiful conceptual question is, bus is 120 kilometers distance, train is 165 kilometers distance. If you want to check it out, total distance traveled is 120 plus 165, which is nothing but 285, which is what is given in the question. Total time taken is 3 hours in bus, 3 hours in train. Total is 6 hours, which is traveling time. I hope the idea is very clear. Any two parameters which are inversely proportional to each other, if you alligate one parameter, you will get the ratio of other parameter. This is speed, this is speed, this also is speed. If I alligate speed, I am getting here the ratio of time taken by both bus and train. I hope the conceptual clarity is very clear for you people, sir. Next. Now, before solving the next question, a small question for you people, sir. A small question for you people. Suppose for example, take this example, a small question for your better understanding. Suppose for example, I purchased a shirt for 400 rupees. Just a small example. Cost price of a shirt is 400 rupees. I sold the same shirt for same 400 rupees. I purchased a shirt for 400 rupees. I am selling the same shirt for same 400 rupees. If I purchase a shirt for 400 and if I sell it at same 400 rupees for some other person, will I have any profit? You will say the answer definitely has no, sir. You will not have any profit, or you will not even have any loss also. But think little logically. I purchased this shirt In the year 2017, for example, I wore it for 1 year, approximately 1 year I used it. In the year 2018, I am selling this shirt for same 400 rupees. Am I not having any profit, sir? Definitely I am having profit in this case. What is the profit that I am having in this case? The profit that I am having in this case is nothing but I used the shirt absolutely free of cost for 1 year of duration. That means one simple thing that you people need to analyze or understand is profit always need not be in terms of rupees. Who that person on the earth said that profit should always be in terms of rupees? No, it is not always. Profit can also be in terms of some other aspects also. In this case, profit is nothing but using the shirt for 1 year without any charges, absolutely free of cost. That is what I am having profit in this case. I hope the idea is clear for you people. Similarly, one more example. Suppose, for example, you are a person who is walking on a road like this, right? You are a person who is walking on a road. When you are walking on a road, suddenly you saw a mobile which is there on the road, right? Some person has dropped his mobile without his knowledge. He has dropped his mobile. He went off. You came, you started, you are walking like this. You saw this mobile. You took this mobile. You kept it in your pocket. My sincere request, just do not keep that in your pocket just like that, sir. You and me know the fact that the mobile should be handed over to the person who lost the phone by searching for some mobile numbers of maybe his close friends or his parents or whoever it is. Return back the phone. That is something which we all know what needs to be done. But I am just saying an example. You kept that mobile in your pocket. You went off. Now you have that mobile. That is your mobile right now, right? That is something which you can use it aram se. Now, unless and until you sell that mobile to some other person and make it as a mobile money transaction, it is not a money profit in that case. You are earning a profit called as a mobile in this case, but it is not a money transaction. Profit is nothing but gain. Gain necessarily need not be always a money transaction. This is something which you should definitely remember, sir. That means if the cost price is equal to the selling price, that does not mean that you are not having profit. It only means that probably you are not having profit in case of money, but you are having profit in some other way. That is the meaning of it. Now, sir, why are you discussing all these things? See this beautiful question, sir. Original question which had come in one of the examination which we consider as toughest examination called as CAT exam for MBA. This is the question which had come way long before. Original question which had come, I am taking the same question. Now see here, your question is, in what proportion must water be mixed with spirit to gain 16.67% by selling at cost price? Water is available free of cost. Now see here, they are saying that by selling at cost price, that means whatever the price which you purchased at, the same price you are selling it off, sir. You are selling it off at the same price whatever you have purchased at. That means you will initially say that, sir, there is no profit if I sell it at the same price at which whatever I have purchased for. But question says, even though you are selling at the same price at which you have purchased for, you still have some 16.67% profit. In what proportion if you mix the mixture, if you mix this water and spirit in some particular proportion, even though you sell the product at the same price at which you purchased it, you will still end up having 16.67% profit. In what proportion you need to sell, right? I hope you are understanding the logic. One more small example I will give if you want to, sir. Suppose there is a pen. Suppose there is a pen. This pen, suppose assume that the pen inside has a refill. This refill, suppose you purchased this pen for 10 rupees. You sold the same pen for 10 rupees. You will say that there is no profit in this case. But what I am doing here is, this particular pen, I used 3/4 of the ink in this pen. Only remaining 1/4 of the ink is present. That 1/4 of the ink, when it is present, you are selling at same 10 rupees. Are you not gaining in this case? Definitely. You used that pen, 3/4 of the ink in that pen absolutely free of cost. That is what I am saying. In what ratio, if you mix this water and spirit, although you sell it at same price at which you purchase, although even if selling price becomes equal to cost price, you will still have 16.67% profit. Gain is nothing but profit. In what proportion you need to mix is the question. Now see here, sir. First parameter is water. Second parameter is spirit. Profit percentage is given as 16.67%, which is nothing but 1/6, right? Which is nothing but 1/6. Now think logically, sir. Can I say that selling price is equal to cost price into 1 plus profit percentage? Sir, why are you doing all these things? Okay, let me explain you this way. Suppose water is available free of cost. It is not suppose, in fact it is given in the question that water is available free of cost. That means cost price of water is 0. Similarly, spirit, I don't know what is the cost price of spirit. Let me assume the cost price of spirit as 1 rupee. This is the cost price of spirit. Sir, can I take some other value other than 1? Definitely you can take. Now, cost price totally is 1 rupee. Selling, you are selling at the same cost price. That means selling price should also be 1 rupee. But think logically. Can you alligate it right now? Definitely you should not alligate it right now. Sir, how come you are saying that you should not alligate it? Because this is cost price. This is cost price. This also should be cost price. But the given value, their resultant value is selling price. If the parameters are different, you should make it same and then you should alligate. So I am converting this selling price of 1 rupee to cost price of something. What is that? We are checking with this notation right now. That means selling price is 1 rupee, right? Selling price is 1 rupee. Cost price I don't know. Into 1 plus profit percentage is 1/6. So it is 1 is equal to cost price into 7/6, right? It is 7/6. So cost price is nothing but 6/7. That means, can I say that instead of saying that I am having a profit of 16.67% for 1 rupee selling price, it is also equivalent to saying as cost price as 6/7. Now you rephrase your diagram and then alligate. Water cost price is 0. Spirit cost price I took it as 1. Because I took it as 1, the resultant cost price is 6/7. This is cost price, this is cost price, this also is cost price. Now you can happily alligate. Water by spirit ratio is 1 minus 6/7. It is nothing but, okay, let me write it one time. 1 minus 6/7 divided by 6/7 minus 0. If I simplify, water by spirit is 1 minus 6/7 is 1/7 divided by 6/7. 7 cancels. You are left with 1/6. What is the question? In what proportion must water be mixed with spirit? You should mix water with spirit in the proportion of 1:6. If you mix it in the proportion of 1:6, even though you sell the product at the same price at which you purchased, you will still have 16.67% profit. That is the meaning of this question. I hope you are very, very clear with the logic, whatever I am discussing, sir. Now, you might get a doubt. Not a doubt rather, but you might think, sir, so much of calculations, right, sir? If you ask me that question, first of all, not too much of calculations is there in that question, because I explained you in detail, taking too much of time for my explanation. You are thinking it is too much of time consuming, but actually it is not. You can solve it fast. But let me make it very simple for you. See this question, sir. Question says water is available free of cost. Water is the first quantity. First quantity is available free of cost. If the first quantity is available free of cost, whatever the profit percentage which is given in the question, in this question it is given as 16.67%, 1 by 6. Whatever the profit percentage which is given in the question, final answer also will be in the same ratio of 1:6. That is what you got here also, if you want to check it out. That means, suppose instead of 16.67%, if the question is given as 20%, what should be the answer? Final answer should be 1:5, provided the first parameter in this question, which is water, should be available free of cost. Sir, what if first parameter is not available free of cost? Use the method what I taught you just now. So much of calculations you thought, right? Use all these methods and simplify as simple. But if the first parameter is available free of cost, then it is 1 second answer saying that whatever the profit percentage which is given in terms of percentage, convert it to fractions, and that will be your answer in terms of ratio. Suppose if the profit percentage is 37.5%, 37.5% is nothing but 3 by 8. Your final answer in that case would have been 3:8. I hope you are understanding the logic, sir. This is the beauty of listening to ANC. This is the beauty of listening to all the videos of Anil Nair classes. And I bet it you will not find a better shortcut compared to any institute if you compare us with some other institutes, sir. ANC will provide you one of the beautiful ways of problem solving in aptitude, reasoning and verbal, and thereby all the textbook methodologies you can forget it off with you variables method, all the formula methods you can forget it off, and so easily and beautifully follow every single concept what ANC teach. Learn aptitude through a prism you have never seen before. I hope it is very clear for you people, sir.